Hi, I'm Ananya Shetty and welcome back to my channel to help you create the life that you want and to become the best version of yourself. So if you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notification. Also follow me on Instagram at Ananya Shetty Official for regular updates. Well, today's video is a little personal to me because one, it is about me. Secondly, it's about me turning 30. Oh yes, I'm going to turn 30 this month. So cheers to growing older and hopefully a little wiser as well. Back in Jan this year, when the year began, I was super excited about turning 30. Probably because it was the end of a decade. I even went on to share in one of my videos that I'm going to turn 30 and I got mixed feedback. Like, what's so great about turning 30? It's such a bad news. I can't believe you're excited about growing old. Some even went on to say, are you not embarrassed about sharing your age on camera? And I was like, dude, everybody gets old. Now that's not a secret. I have seen people being very upset, at least deeply sad when they turn 30. They're so anxious and stressed about it. And I would always wonder, what is such a big fuss about turning 30? It's no big deal. Now that I'm turning 30 myself, I kind of have a feeling I really can't express. Probably because I will no longer be in my 20s, or let's just face it, I am officially older. My 20s were quite a roller coaster for me. I learned hell lot of lessons, many from my own mistakes and few watching others. Maybe moving forward, I'm quite hopeful about how life is going to unfold, and quite honestly, I can't wait to see what's on the other side of 30 for me. So today I'm going to share with you 30 life lessons I learned when I'm 30. Let's get started. You can't please everyone. No matter what you do, somebody will always be unhappy. Well, you're not here to please people, period. Trying to please people is a recipe for stress, misery and frustration. Be yourself. A good thing about not pleasing people is it's good to know who sticks around you even when you're being yourself. It's okay to make a mistake. This is something I learned in my late 20s. I feared making mistake. I feared failure so much that I really did not take enough risk in my life. I always played safe. By doing so, your life could go smooth possibly. However, you miss out on a lot of adventure and a lot of growth in the process. And clearly, I missed out on few opportunities and I paid the price for it. So, I learned it the hard way, but better late than never. Value time. Not just your time, but most importantly, others' time. Punctuality commands respect and sets the tone for a lot of things without you even realizing it. Always be on time because it shows you care. Take guilt-free breaks. I have been a victim of taking breaks and feeling guilty about it almost all my life. Trust me, I was better off not taking that break. I was neither justifying my break nor my work. So now I have made a conscious choice to cut off completely from work when I'm taking a break so that it actually helps me bounce back stronger when I get back. Networking. There is nothing more powerful than networking, right? And building a community of your own. Don't network for the sake of it or to gain anything in return. I believe one can get anything that you want if you just help enough people get what they want. Be kind. You never know what the other person is going through, so always be kind. You will never regret being kind, and if you can't be kind, please be quiet. That helps. Keep in touch. Well, I have to admit this is not something I'm very good at. It's not like I don't remember them. Of course I remember. I keep cherishing all the old memories. That makes me so happy, but then it's all in my head. I don't proactively make an effort and get in touch with my family and friends. I think it's absolutely important to have that close circle around you. They keep you grounded. There's somebody you can go back to. There's somebody you can always bank upon. Every time I get to meet my friends and family, which is not quite often, I realize how much I miss them. Make each day count. The quickest and the most easiest way to make progress is to make each day count. We are mostly dwelling in the past or anxious about the future, but the key to happiness is to living in the present moment and making the each day count. Before going to bed each day, I just make sure that I've learned something new for that day. Ditch the comfort zone. Comfort zone is a beautiful place to be, but nothing ever grows there. I have come in terms with myself that it's okay even if I'm not completely ready, I will still make an effort to be brave because universe responds to brave. Life begins at the end of comfort zone. Dress up. It's funny, but it's also true that I really did not give due importance to clothing until my late 20s. Your clothes communicate and they can be used as a powerful tool to help you achieve the goals in your life. You can teach people how to treat you with the kind of clothes that you wear, and isn't that interesting? Say no and be unapologetic about it. I have to say this, I have kind of mastered this art of saying no and not being guilty about it. Trust me, it feels so relieving. And it also helps me feel that the only person I am in control of is myself. Take 100% responsibility for yourself. Before I got into adulthood, others would take decisions for me, and when things went wrong, it was easy to blame other people. While it was a convenient thing to do, it really did not help me. Later, I happened to read one of the books by Jack Canfield, Where You Are to Where You Want to Be, where he talks about the power of taking 100% responsibility for your life. I have now reached a point in my life where all the good things and all the mistakes in my life are thoroughly mine. When I accept responsibility, it gives me the power to change it too. That's how with responsibility comes power. Lack of time is a myth. I don't have enough time is a common excuse you get to hear. It's not about making time, it's about taking time. Think about it, one will always make time for the things that's important to him or her. It's all about priority. Be a good listener. Having someone who's a very good listener is a luxury these days. How about being someone's luxury? I feel the need to listen a lot more when I encounter people who are not good listeners. It tells me how it feels to have a non-listener with you. Choose progress over perfection. I used to look at perfectionism as a strength. Not anymore. In the process of looking for perfection, I have not ventured into a lot of things so far because I thought I need to get perfect to get started. Thankfully, my late 20s taught me that looking for perfection is a bad idea. Instead, now I look for progress. Enjoy your own company. The line "मैं अपनी favorite हूँ" fits me so well. Don't get me wrong, I am not self-obsessed. But if you ask me that which is that one company you would like to choose any point of time in the entire world, it's always going to be myself. I love spending time with myself. I like traveling alone. I like going shopping alone. I don't mind even going to restaurants alone. So now you know when I say I love my own company, I really mean it. I can teach myself anything. In my mind, I feel I'm very dependent for the things that I do not have an expertise on. I feel I need help, I need hand holding, and sometimes secretly how I wish that somebody just comes and gets everything done for me. Obviously, no magic happened. Later, without much of a choice, I had to start teaching myself everything I needed to learn with time. Really, there is no such thing as rocket science. Thanks to Google, I can teach myself anything, and so can you. Indulge in self-care. Sometimes the most important thing to do is to relax. Prioritizing myself, indulging in self-care, pampering has been a game changer for me. It's the most fulfilling thing to do, and I look forward for such days. The most important relationship is the one you have with yourself, which is why self-care is always my priority. Stay hydrated. Enough and more is being written and spoken about the benefits of drinking enough water and eating right. Well, I have never had the struggle with regard to drinking water at least. In fact, back when I was in college, my friends would make fun of me for the amount of water I drink in a day. So thank God, drinking water comes naturally to me. Eat right. Let me be honest, I struggle with eating right though. I am in love with food and good food makes me happy. However, in regular intervals, I try to keep up with healthy eating and I continue to be mindful of the food choices. Minimalism and decluttering. Introducing minimalism and decluttering has brought a lot of peace into my life. Eliminating the stuffs that no longer add value to my life and also making space for the things that bring joy brings more clarity and make me feel sorted. Choose your battle wisely. You don't have to show up to every argument you're invited to. You don't have to fight every battle that comes your way. Not every battle is worth your time and energy. So as a savior, the art of ignorance comes handy here. Physical and mental fitness. Body achieves what the mind believes. Physical and mental fitness go hand in hand. The more I exercise, the more mentally peace I feel, and vice versa is always true. It acts like a key habit for me where one leads to the other. Criticism. I'm always open for feedback. However, I also realize we live in the world where there are majority chunk of people who are kind and helpful. However, it's also true that you encounter some toxic human who gets kicked out of life by putting the other person down, which is why whenever a criticism comes my way, I always try to look out where it is coming from, not just the person but also the intention behind the person. Reading books. My day goes incomplete if I don't read at least few pages. Sometimes I wish I started reading books when I was in school. However, better late than never. The kind of insight, exposure, peek into another person's mind one gets through books is priceless. Appreciate family. No matter who you are, if you're a somebody or a nobody, you are always important for the immediate family. Whether you're on same page with them or not, they will always love you. It's very easy to take them for granted. However, this awareness has helped me appreciate my family more. Accept failure gracefully. Everyone fails at something. One has to be able to accept failure to get better. I have come in terms with it by not taking it personally. Failing at something doesn't make me a failure. It only allows me to try things differently. You are ordinary. Thinking that I'm exceptionally good or I thoroughly suck, both the cases, you're sending out the message loud and clear that I deserve special attention. As much as it's good to pump yourself with positive thoughts and affirmation, it's also important that you stay grounded when you hit the rock bottom. Instead of spending time in self-pity, I try and tell myself that it's absolutely fine. Shit happens with everyone. You are no special. So stand up and move on. Work hard and be proud of it. I believe in waking up with the fire, the enthusiasm to work on my goals, and irrespective of whether I see expected results or not, I am absolutely proud of myself just for continuing to show up every single day. So guys, these were my 30 life lessons I learned when I'm 30. I hope you enjoyed it. I thoroughly loved creating them. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comment section your thoughts. I would love to hear them. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.